saya Ismi Melinda, saya udah ada di Jakarta dan sudah kembali ke Indonesia. Nah, saya ingin mengucapkan banyak terima kasih kepada Nisfon Apartemen karena sudah memberikan tempat yang amat sangat nyaman dan comfortable selama saya syuting di sana. Untuk Siapa Tutup Lampu, sebuah film yang akan datang segera, oke? Dan ya, selama syuting di sana, saya tinggal di Nisfon Apartemen. Saya merasakan kayak berasa di rumah sendiri karena emang tempatnya amat sangat nyaman dan bersih banget. So, buat teman-teman semuanya, kalau misalkan datang ke Malaysia, jangan lupa untuk kunjungi Nisfon Apartemen. Oke, terima kasih Nisfon Apartemen. Nice place.
Harum semerbak.
Roses are white, violets are blue. Acil.
Nice flowers.
Beautiful flowers.
Saya merupakan salah satu watak utama dalam Siapa Tutup Lampu sebagai watak Arif dan juga sebagai industri Siapa Tutup Lampu.
Ini amat dekat Pro Release di PICC.
My name is Afiq Shazwan.
My name is Miss Campbell.
Malah.
Terima kasih kepada Floralis menaja scene Siapa Tutup Lampu. Thank you Floralis.
Thank you, Floralis.
Hai. Ini untuk tuan director. Kalau nak kucing, ada kucing prop dekat set ini.
There is the host. The one far over there is the director of photography and the director. Hi host.
Hi. This is people from our art department.
Bob.
Hi.
Art department.
Hi there, you guys. I'm Faris Ishaq. You know, I live in Cyberjaya and I just had a meeting in Damansara, so it's about 40 kilometers away where I am now in Fafami. Memang sangat berbaloi, so tengah memborong nak beli makan. But because it's fresh, I cannot keep it for a few days, so could be I'll be back here in a few days to top up my brownies. So come to Fafami in Grand Taman Sri Andalas and enjoy the freshly baked foods that they offer here. Bye. Isn't that a beautiful view? Well, it's another week gone and it's going to be a lovely episode this week on the EMP Variety Show! Hi and welcome, Eid Mubarak to all the viewers of EMP Variety Show, or should I say COVID Eid Mubarak. Very crappy pun, sorry. But Selamat Hari Raya and happy MCO 3.0 for almost everyone, and welcome to the 22nd episode of the EMP Variety Show. Today is 15th of May and the 3rd of Shawwal. Ketiga Syawal ke orang nak cakap. I hope everyone had some of a good vibe and positivity during the Raya, during the Eid, and they are going to have a good long weekend this weekend as well. This is only halfway through. We've got the other half to go through. But Monday is coming to work. Well, some people are excited, some people are not, depending where you are or what you're doing from. I have been quite busy in quite a few projects coming up soon, and I just had gone live with one of the collaborators that I have signed up with, which is called Venture Grab. Venture Grab is Malaysia's #1 business opportunity platform. We talked about how the movie and film business works and how you can have the opportunity. So let's just have a quick look, a quick snippet of our conversation there. My name is Faris Ishaq. As you can see with my two logos here, I am collaborating with two different companies. One is Horizon Film Entertainment, which is a production house that does film production as well as distribution. And of course, EMP Talents Guild. Now it has become a showcase for talent for my actually online talk show, EMP Variety Show. What I do in the film industry now, I am trying to create synergy between the corporate world into the film industry world and to have a little bit of education to the public. And that was just a little bit of a snippet between me and the business development, Charles. It was the talk show that I was on was Charles Coffee Chat or Coffee Cat with Charles. I am so sorry, Charles. But so anyway, so what I want to talk about, what has happened this past week since last week. Well, before that, go to the Facebook Venture Grab to watch the full video, and we will also upload that chat show. I'm just adjusting my camera. Let me adjust my camera a little bit. There you go. So you can watch the full show on the Venture Grab Facebook. Don't forget to like and follow the post and as well as the Facebook. But also don't forget to follow the host, me, on my IG, Faris _Ishaq, Faris Ishaq on my TikTok, and of course Faris Ishaq on my Facebook. But don't forget to follow the EMP Talents Guild Facebook and share this live right now. Because with all my projects coming soon, we will have real competitions coming, and for you have to you have the chance. What's the word I'm looking for? You can grab the chance to win prizes, amazing prizes, because of the amazing projects that I'm doing in the near future. So like, share, follow on our Facebook and YouTube, EMP Talents Guild. If you say all below down there, yeah. All right. So now I want to start though highlighting what has happened last week. Well, not last week. It's still happening to this day. Palestine again is under attack. It's always been under attack. And while Malaysians are celebrating Eid in MCO, Palestinians are facing a bloody Eid. On the 6th of May, protests by Palestinians began in Jerusalem over planned decision by the Supreme Court of Israel regarding the eviction of Palestinian residents in Sheikh Jarrah, a neighborhood of East Jerusalem. The next day, 7 May, Israeli police stormed at Al-Aqsa Mosque compound, a major Islamic holy site. The violence injured more than 300 people, mostly Palestinian civilians, and drew international condemnation. On the 10th of May, in response to the unrest in Jerusalem, Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad began firing rockets into Israelis from Gaza strips, hitting multiple residents and schools. Israel retaliated with airstrikes inside Gaza, including airstrikes targeting multiple apartment buildings. And here are the footage of Al-Aqsa Mosque posted by the Middle East Eye on their Facebook, dated 10th of May.
فليشهد العالم والتاريخ جوا المسجد الأقصى خلعونا جوا المسجد الأقصى البيت ربنا يحميه يا الله حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل.
To be updated more on the news, go to the Middle Eye is on their Facebook to see what is happening in the middle over there. As of 12th of May, both Israel and Palestinian National Authority reported at least 300 Palestinian injuries in Gaza and over 200 Israeli injuries. When you're talking about Palestine, it's always been a touchy subject. Well, it's a controversial subject throughout the whole world because they are fighting over land over there, and this is something that what we can do is we can pray for all the innocent people who are involved, because there are a lot of innocent people that are involved. Like having grenades in a mosque is also not good. I mean, it's not just not good, it's really a disgusting thing to see. And I know everyone is having these hashtags, boycotts and everything. This is my personal opinion on this matter. Yes, you can boycott, but you can hashtag to get the awareness happening in social media. But don't do it out of glamour. This is what I hate what people are seeing. Without these news happening, they don't actually care what has happened in Palestine, Syria, Gaza. And they only know it's because that the news has come out recently. But I know a lot of people out there are very hypocritical. You really want to help these people, really help secara ikhlas. Don't do it out of glamour. Don't show in your social media that you are glamorous. Hashtag this, hashtag that. You want to do it out of your heart. Do it out of the kindness of your heart. These people are suffering. And I just remember that it's someone that I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether it was my sister told me or whether it's I heard from someone else. There's a lot of similar stories going like this. In the midst of war, this husband and wife needed to escape from Syria or Gaza, and they only could escape through land, and they had two child. One was a baby, one was a toddler, and the baby could not stop crying, and the person who helped them to escape kept asking for the baby. If the baby doesn't stay quiet, the baby needs to be thrown away. And what the mother did was she jumped off the boat with the crying baby to save her other child and her husband, because she knew what I feel that the moral of the story, she felt that the husband can take care more of the child than she could. And these are, maybe it's rumors in the stories or stories from the news, but these are the things that are actually happening over there. So I advise you guys there, my watchers in the EMP Variety Show, not just about the Palestine, not just about anything that is of bad collision, bad news. Don't do it out of glamour. Pray for this, pray for that. Because when you're talking about Muslim and Islam under attack, did you know in France it's still continuously Muslims and the religion Islam is under attack. Young children, young adults under 16. The law has come out in France that they are not allowed to wear a hijab. Can you imagine how that oppression is happening everywhere? So you want to show your support, show from your heart. Get your facts right. Don't just go spreading fake news everywhere just to think that people are glamorous, just to show people that you care. Now, I just want to move on to another news talking about social media, because we're going back to Malaysia. Because you may not be aware of this news. Last year in July, according to Pew Research Center, Malaysia is ranked the second most aggressive country for cyberbullying in Asia. This is something not to be proud of. Can you imagine Malaysia being the ranked second most aggressive country for cyberbullying? And I have seen this in many of the posts. This is, and it's like what we call keyboard justice warriors, but they're not keyboard justice warriors. Malaysians in general are gangsters. This is what I feel. They want something, they just send the message, whether it's WhatsApp, whether it's Facebook, and just because they feel it's their right, they just send without any thought of compassion. You don't know what these people has gone through, what trouble they have gone through, and yet you just attack them based on the side that you know only. This is why Malaysian is, I feel Malaysian are the second ranked, the most aggressive country for cyberbullying in the whole of Asia. And looking at this, this is published 10 months ago, last July, Fadli. Why I opened this topic? Cyberbullying is not okay. Malaysian usually this time turning themselves into cyberbullies because they are in solidarity. They're in MCO. So they've got now the condemnation is going towards the action of Israel towards Palestine. The actions of Malaysian netizens who spread shame on Israel's posters. This one. Shame on Israel's posters, Israel Koyak. And this is also condemning the bombing on social media because Israel felt torn. The actions of Malaysian netizens who spread this hashtag shame on Israel's poster, including leaving comments condemning the bombing on social media, caused the Israelis left feeling torn, or koyak in BM. Most recently, Malaysians to strongly condemn Israel's action through social media by using Israel Koyak, and it has been made famous in 43,000 tweets. Malaysian Bawang Rangers are being creative in attacking Israeli defense forces and social sites and netizens from Israel. Let's take a look at this video.
To my dear friends in Malaysia, Koyak to you too. Long live Israel.
Selamat Hari Raya. Talatan tam 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 talam tam.
Sorry, I'll just play.
To my dear friends in Malaysia, Koyak to you too. Long live Israel.
This is what I mean by cyberbullying. I know that the Israelis also did something that is so disgusting, that is so wrong. But is this really the way to solve the problem? Is this the way to solve any problem through cyberbullying? We need to find other ways to solve this issue. And what I can do is just pray for the tragedy that is coming onto Palestine. And I hope that it can end in my lifetime, so I can actually see peace on that as well. All right. Okay, because it's Raya, I just want to move on to more of a light-hearted topic. When you're talking about Raya, there's usually a checklist that you go through. So normally, each checklist should include delicious food, decorating the house, donning stylish outfits for Hari Raya. But one homemaker's color coordination for her family's Eid outfit surely managed to humor Malaysians online. Netizens got a kick out of watching a man trying to stay chill after noticing that the baju Melayu and baju kurung his wife got them for Hari Raya matched the pink color for the living room. Let's have a look at this photo. Me, B, saya dah beli baju raya untuk awak. Husband, sayang, ni biar betul. Tengok dinding rumah kita. This always happens even in my own family, that we match the couch, we match the curtain, and it's believed that Lin May have not been wiser. She had picked out her family's raya gets up. To the amusement of many, videos are showing more clips of their family's outfit posted on TikTok. TikTok. I always love a TikTok video.
Yang tak TikTok sama, marilah semua kita dendangkan salam lebaran.
Don't forget to follow their Facebook, their TikTok, and their IG Roslinda_Lalin, Roslinda Lin, and just have a see what the family has gone through. So this is a very nice, a nice thing to go through. And why don't you guys comment below? What is your Raya family picture? Why don't you just post your picture of Raya family and show it to us? Maybe we can have a laugh and we talk about it more on next week. And finally, on my topic for my monologue today is Disney Hotstar, the Disney Plus Hotstar. Jing, jing, jing. Are you seeing this? Disney Plus. We are going to get Disney Plus in Malaysia. I can't wait. I am a really Disney big Disney fan, and Disney Plus will start streaming on the 1st of June, starting only at 54 ringgit 90 cents for 3 months. Discover exclusive Disney Plus originals you can't find anywhere else, and enjoy the biggest hits movie from Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, National Geographic, and more. Guess what, Netflix? View, iFlix still exists. Well, you have now a new competitor in Malaysia. So I can't wait. Let's give it another round of applause over that. All right. So that's the end of my nagging, me mengeluh, and me laughing by myself. So I want to invite you to my regular guest. She couldn't join us last week, but she can join us this week. So I want you guys to welcome back everyone with a big round of applause, calling our passion curator, Munira Ishak, on stage. Where are you? Here you go. Yay.
Hi. Hello, everybody.
Hi, how are you?
Selamat Hari Raya.
Selamat Hari Raya. And the thing is, yes, why she has a different background, as from 2 weeks ago, she is in Malaysia, but unfortunately we didn't get to see each other. This is the most that we are seeing each other for Raya. I know it's for most of you guys out there as well, right?
Yes. So the thing is, this round of MCO 3.0, apparently it's also divided by district, and we realized that, you know, throughout the MCO 3.0 announcement, I started to realize that my geographical knowledge of the Klang Valley is actually quite challenged. I have no idea which district I'm in. I'm like, which district am I? Klang, Petaling, Serdang, like what? And I keep Googling, and Google does not help at all. So we really don't know which is which. So what I do now is just I drive around and I think, I hope I'm in the same area, you know, because I don't really have any permissions to go anywhere since I work from home, and I don't really work in Malaysia technically. So that was okay. I haven't met with any police yet. Though the other night I was reading through some posts, because, you know, when the MCO is announced and anything happens, you know, Malaysian internet trolls are just the best. It entertains me so much. So I was reading a thread of the jokes with the police roadblocks. And it was just one of the funnier joke is that, there was a few people like a nurse dressed as a nurse outfit drove by and the police said, "Ah, you're a nurse?" And then the lady said, "Yes, I'm wearing a nurse outfit." And it's funny. It's like it's good to be entertained when we're going through such a hard time, and at the same time, it doesn't help to complain. It's just great to just laugh at ourselves.
Yeah, it's how it is. It's how we actually should be able to, how do I say, uh, control our negative emotions by having these outlets, right?
Yes, that's true. The outlets are, you have to stay connected. Talk to the people around you, even though you're not physically there. It's what we've been doing since 2020. Yes, I know it's hard to continue doing that, but you know what? This is the new normal now. Everybody's online and everybody's limiting. And you know what it does to the environment and the world? It actually reduces our pollution level and carbon footprint. And we have a new normal
Exactly.
now in that sense. And if you even notice, our weather is different now. We didn't have haze
It,
last year in Malaysia.
no, we didn't. No, we
So can
didn't.
you imagine just 1 year of lockdown, we did not have the yearly haze.
That was I'm very, very happy and very thankful with that.
So if I go
And
on and on and on about the environment, because I just saw a Netflix show called Seaspiracy. I would highly recommend everybody to watch it. But the Netflix documentary called Seaspiracy really opened your eyes. We have a lot of anti-plastic campaigns going on, environmentally friendly campaign going on in the world. But especially here, I am very impressed with the Klang Valley and Malaysian effort in general to not use plastic, to not use plastic straws. When I went to shop in Tesco's, they actually ran out of bags. And I thought, oh God, I'm glad, like whenever I go out, it's already a norm here in Malaysia. You always bring
yes,
your own, reusable bags. It's very rare. It's like, and then even the cashier is like, oh, we've run out of bags. And people can't even complain because you're not really supposed to get the bags from them. And so
they
the
don't
reality
complain.
is,
Even if they run out, they don't complain, the citizens. So
no,
it's
they
very
just
good.
make do. They put back their stuff in the trolley and somehow put it
Yes.
in the car.
And because I live in Cyberjaya, so when they offer plastic, I normally look around first before I say yes when I forget my recycle bag. Because when you say yes to plastic, you feel heads turning towards you. That guy is
You
getting
still use
plastic.
plastic?
Yes.
Which is fine and well. But the big point that I would like to highlight here, all of these plastic that is contributing to the environment that we think so, in fact, the majority, about 30 to 40% of the plastic pollution to the ocean is not coming from your plastic straws or plastic bags. It is coming from industrial fishing. So
Yes.
I let that fact to sink in, and I highly recommend to watch Seaspiracy for you to understand further and possibly do your own research, because I love that the attitude in this region is this way. But the fact that this show is actually quite eye-opening for me, and it has brought me further in this cause to stop or to reduce the consumption of certain products. So I would highly recommend everybody to watch this.
Okay, so because Munira is at recommend, let's have a look at the trailer of Seaspiracy. Sea
Seaspiracy.
Seaspiracy. It's conspiracy with C in the
See,
beginning. You just watch shortly. 1 second. Can you see it on your screen?
Not yet. We would love to see it.
There.
And
This
soon you
is
will
the
start to
trailer.
see my daughter's head.
It's yeah.
It's not
I blame it on
playing yet.
fireworks because it's loading. Now it's playing. Can you hear it?
No.
My name
Okay,
is
now you can.
with the ocean for as long as I can remember. But this romantic vision that I always had of the ocean completely changed. I was forced to confront a side of the story I never knew, a story of just how huge our impact on the seas had become.
Where are the big environmental groups? They are deliberately not engaging with the most important issue of all.
Can you turn off the cameras? Thanks.
Would you say there's any safety concerns for me making this film?
แล้วคุณก็กลัวตายคุณก็กลับบ้านไปเถอะนะครับ
The safety concerns are serious. Ignore them at your risk.
If you're getting in the way of their business, you are risking your own life.
The slaughter of these dolphins is a reaction to the overfishing that's happening.
Oh.
เวลามีปัญหามาคือเราก็คือเขาก็แค่จำหน่ายว่าป่วย
We hear a lot about blood diamonds. This is blood shrimp.
We are at war with the oceans, and if we win this war, we're going to lose it all because mankind is not able to live on this planet with the Dead Sea.
I just don't see how you could possibly enforce sustainable fishing laws with all these boats.
The same syndicates that are behind illegal fishing are the same criminal groups that are behind drug trafficking, human trafficking, and other crimes.
So there's no going on.
Business, it's business.
If you want to address climate change, the first thing you do is protect the ocean. And the solution to that is very simple. Leave it alone.
Most of the positive and negative things that bring about change in human civilization start with someone. Someone.
Seaspiracy. Just for your information, we are not sponsored by Netflix. I wish we were sponsored by Netflix, but we are not sponsored by Netflix.
No, we
but
are not.
That is a good watch, Seaspiracies. And it reminds me of another documentary that I've watched to do with the poultry and the meat industry. I can't remember what it's called. Do you remember a documentary about the meat industry?
Well, I can't remember it right now, but it's related to food. Anyway.
Yes. It's like
shall we talk about what we did on the first day of Eid, which is yesterday?
Yes, hold on 1 second. I need to pause the iklan. I'm having multiple sound. Okay, so yes. So let's see. Okay, let's repeat back. Okay, what did we do for the first day of Eid? First things first, we had our
viewers. Perhaps the viewers can also comment what they did on the first day of Eid.
Yeah, what did you do? Satu Syawal. You guys yang menengok, itulah yang menonton EMP Variety Show. Apalah anda telah buat di Satu Syawal? Why don't you share with us and we'll put your comments up. Yeah, for us, well, for me was, I remember Satu Syawal, first day of Eid. I slept and then I remembered we had the phone call of family at 10 a.m. I literally woke up just for the family phone call. And
well, so you know, the beauty of first day of Shawwal and it continues second day, third day, is that when you scroll through social media, you will start to see the themes, the family photos. You scroll down: green, yellow, pink, turquoise, black, navy blue, and whatever it is. And you start to see the number of people whose families have increased. You know, the newlywed, the still single, the recently divorced, the many, many years divorced, the single parents club. You know, I'm in the single parents club, therefore it's like one parent with kids. And I saw that. And, you know, I love seeing the different fashions and the bigger families, the taller families. But the difference is every single year we see this. But the difference is this year and even last year, the group is smaller. Usually we see those 5-layer, you know,
Families,
people
yes.
are climbing on the chair, people sitting down on the ground, like the small kids on the ground, and then the next, like the grandparents or the elder one, and then the taller one, and then, you know, you put up a stage at the back where there is another stage where there are like 3-4 generations at least. So I think we're missing that. But what we had was a lot of screenshot for VC calls, VC Raya. And I'm sure we did that too, because we have families like in Sabah. So we are not like able to fly to Sabah
Yes.
out of the PKP and having to risk quarantine and risk being stuck. So yeah, this is what's missing. We don't have the
Exactly.
3-4 generation photos. It's only the nuclear family is what I learned in school. It's called.
Oh, yeah, nuclear family. And the thing was, because last time, before this pandemic, we would always try. Well, whether it's pandemic or not pandemic, I think my attitude is still the same. Oh my God, I have to wake up. I have to wake up for something. Oh, it's Raya. I have to wake up for the mosque. Oh no, I have to wake up for the video call, because I don't know why every Raya I always find it so difficult to get up, because maybe it's the
Well,
first day after puasa that we can eat.
Well, it's funny because, you know, you should be able to wake up earlier since you used to wake up for the sahur, no?
Yes, but because you know it's like the first day we don't have to wake up for sahur.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. I also
But
noticed one more thing that is different. Because you can't go to the mosque, or some regions they allow, some regions they don't allow, but mostly in Klang Valley it is not allowed.
so
Because you
that's
can't go to the
yes.
mosque, a lot of the heads of the families are having the tongkat and giving the khutbah to the family, which is a nice
Which is very
thing to
nice.
see.
But for single people like me, I'm literally the head of my own house. So the only thing that we can do, because of the restriction of the MCO, you can have people over. However, it's just whether it was worth to do the gathering or not, because we as siblings plan to go to one of the houses, but because all the 3 head siblings are in 3 different districts.
So close yet so far.
Exactly. I live in Cyberjaya and it's in Sepang district, and Munira, you are in
Pataling.
Damansara area, which is Petaling district. And our younger sister, Muhaini, okay, her district is really weird. She is in Kota Kemuning, which is both in Petaling and Klang. She literally is one road difference. In front of her, because in front of her apartment, the main road, the district, literal borderline of the district is left and right in front of her road to the main road.
So to make things simpler, we just went for the VC Raya.
Exactly. So we followed the SOP. We followed the government ruling. But did you know Sabah was the only state that did not follow the PKP rule? Did everyone know that?
The PKP SOP. They have their own SOP, I guess.
Yes, they are following based on PKPB SOP, because they have less than 100 cases, and they have appealed to the Malaysian government. And again, this is a little bit more of history to understand how the Borneo
administration
administration works, because the Borneo administration, it is slightly different to the whole of Malaysia administration, because it is separated, so they can get to choose their own laws and rules in accordance to their own state. It's not that they're going against the Malaysian government. It's just that they have come up with the SOP. They come up with good reasonings why they should not follow the actual PKP. One thing is there are a lot of districts. Sabah State is huge. It's really big. Just to get from one house to another is already it can cross a few districts already when it comes to kampung. So it's a little bit unfair for them. And it's a little bit unfair for them when they need to go shopping. Because when you're talking about the villages, especially the villages that I grew up in, Kota Murudu, in Buluran, Sendakan, from my grandparents' house to go to the shop, it is another 10 kilometers plus.
Yes, in the rural areas, it is like this.
So to put that down, this is why they have built they have applied for the PKPB SOP status in Sabah. And it's just such a shame. States like Perlis, they're in PKP, and the case is like 10, 20 cases only. But as you mentioned, it's better to be safe than sorry.
So how does everybody feel about the PKP Raya? Has there any comments come for the general feel? Is everybody happy and in general in good health?
Well, like mentioned from Uni Nona, Alhamdulillah, I'm celebrating Raya with my family and had a WhatsApp video call with my other family.
Definitely, that's a great one.
Yes. First day of Eid, Victor Ivan. First day of Eid, I watch Netflix all day. I guess this is more of the single people comments. And people who are with family, I'm guessing, will be like this. I masak from the last day of Ramadan until the first day of Raya. Masak for who pun tak tahulah. Okay, maybe it's also not for.
Well, I commend those people who started to cook the Raya dishes. So, for the benefit of of our international viewers, what are some of the Raya dishes, Faris? Maybe you would like to share.
Well, some of the Raya dishes, I did mention earlier that food is one of the checklists for Eid, is going to be, okay, let me share this screen to the audience. There you go. So what we have is daging rendang. Daging rendang. Let's have a look at the image, Google image. This is what the traditional Malaysians would have for Raya food. And what you would eat with this daging rendang is ketupat. I don't know what ketupat in English is. So you would have ketupat, and these are different variations of ketupat that you would eat with daging rendang. Or one of my favorite, I would eat it with lemang. Lemang is like it's the lemak rice inside. They cook it inside the bamboo shoot and they bakar, they grill it on the side. And actually on the second day of Raya, I actually went down to I went out just to find lemang, just for me to get a feel of Raya. I couldn't go on the first day because I didn't have any idea where I can get lemang within my district. Then when I looked at into my community in Cyberjaya, what falls under Sepang area. So I managed to find only on the second day lemang, and it was really nice. It was really delicious, and I had it with beef rendang. And but what I miss is this is what I miss. This is specifically our family. Our family.
I was waiting for that.
Our family. What
Kalupi.
we would normally Kalupi Sabah. So it looks like this. It's steamed or boiled inside tapioca leaf, daun ubi kan?
Don't
No?
ask me, I'm terrible
Oh no
at
no,
these
banana
things.
leaf. It's also cooked in banana leaf. And what normally in Sabah, we would have it with daging rendang and tulang curry, which is the rib bones curry. We would have this, and it was just really delicious every single year. And I really do miss this. I can't wait to be able to really have this Raya food again.
Well, every time that perhaps some of us aren't able to go back, we do have family in Banting who makes great Sabahan food as well. But this
Yes,
year, because of the
we
MCO, we're just staying at home. And you know what? I cook noodles. Well, not Indomie. Bear in mind, I cooked Sabah mee goreng because I don't really eat meat. And I don't make rendang. For the life of me, I don't make rendang.
but funnily enough, on my first day of Eid, I just decided to cook as
That's
well.
great.
After waking up, after video calls, bearing in mind our family, we had two sides of the family video calling. This is what happens when you're in a divorced family. You have to call the mother's side. You have to call the father's side. Just to
That's fine and
that
okay
is
as long as
to be
everybody's
fair.
happy.
Exactly. We need to be fair because they're both still our parents. But however, like I mentioned, after the call, I thought I wanted to go back to sleep. But then I thought, no, I wanted to cook. So I decided to cook, and I invited my neighbor. My neighbor is also one of our staff. Here, I just want to show here, Wang Ailing. See, I went to EMP Variety show host of open house. I eat nasi goreng
Oops,
ketupat and rendang.
careful, SOP, no open house.
Exactly, that's right. Open house. It was literally just the three of
It should
us.
be called closed house.
Closed house. And so I made my signature nasi goreng ikan bilis, which is also goreng with chinchalo. People might find it weird.
It is.
But it tastes really amazing. What do you think, Wang Ailing? Can you comment for me? Wang Ailing, are you there? Please say it was good. Then I can show the audience that it was amazing. I'll pay you 50 ringgit just to comment on that. But going back to the documentary we watched, Angel Jeremy Crystal. Hi, how are you, Jeremy? The name of the documentary is What the Hell?
That's what it's called.
Yes, but it's hard. I feel like I want to go for pescatarian, but Raya, I just wanted beef. I will try again because one thing is with my current health, I am diagnosed with high blood pressure in my 30s because of hereditary and the nature of my work. I need to avoid red meat. Wow, Wang Ailing, $50. Seriously? Good host. My God, host. Delicious.
Now we'll never know the truth.
But I can tell you that I am a good cook. Usually my family, when I go back for Raya, I'm the one who cooks.
Yes,
Normally.
that's kind of true. And I kind of am reminded by the soup tulang back then. The soups with the crushed potato or whatever, or however you make it.
Yes. It makes the soup more thicker because you need to boil it in what is it called? The pot apa? Pressure cooker, sorry, pressure cooker. I haven't cooked soup tulang for a while as well. You need to cook it in a pressure cooker and you need to boil it until the potato hancur to get that thickness and to get that natural thickness without putting in tepung or anything to get that delicious bone beef taste into the soup tulang. Maybe I feel like I should cook it like tomorrow or something.
So yeah, it's a good idea. And I would also like to touch more on little bit about the Raya outfit, what I see lately. There is a lot of oops, we have an additional audience.
Hi.
And see, I'm wearing an abaya that of course that I got from Dubai. And lately I'm seeing that a lot of people are getting more into the abaya trend. And if you see, this is like a kimono style whereby I can just put it on the outside. So what I love about the kimono style is you can wear whatever you want underneath, jeans or even a dress or whatever it is. And when you put this on, you are as glamorous as it needs to be. It kind of looks like a dress, kind of looks like an abaya, and it doesn't even have to be so it can be glamorous and not, there was this stigma, or I don't know if I'm using the right word, of wearing the juba. It's like, wow, are you so religious now? But since I live in Dubai now, these are donned as a culture on a daily basis, and they're even a good culture to use because you don't have to put a label on something, and it's
Yes.
not a bad culture to don.
And it rubbed off a little bit on me because I'm actually wearing a juba now, the male juba, and it's really comfortable. It's like
Kandura.
really, you see, it's nice and it's not silk, it's not made of silk, but it's really nice sheen and it's really cool.
Satiny. Yes,
Oh,
definitely.
want to interrupt you there. Someone was asking, who's that on Munira's screen?
See, usually when I have this show, my children are not around. So now I have my 3 children around, and I have told them to keep very, very quiet. But of course, the youngest one is full of energy. So he's running around and everything, pushing a chair. Sometimes I have to mute my microphone. But just now, he just ran from behind. So
So, to that note, you're talking about Raya trends, and now we never mentioned actually what happened to the students who stayed on campus. And one of our younger brothers, Harry, he actually stayed on campus, and they just made a really nice video. Let me show you this video that they did in with him and his
UMP.
friends. UMP. Is it UMP?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. Every time you want to load something, the internet is slow. But when we are doing nothing for leisure, internet is so fast. But when we want to do anything official like this, everything just free or everything is slowed down. Even look at me. I'm in like slow motion now.
You still there? Creak, 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 creak.
Okay. Can you see? You cannot see? Can you see?
Yes. Yes, continue.
Okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning and press play. On Saturday, 13th of May, Satu Shawwal. It's a 1 minute 25 video and it's still loading. I am so sorry, audience. Let's let it load. Start again. Load magic.
It's
Maybe
supposed
I
to be
need to refresh it.
sad. This is our brother.
Yes, I was gonna ask the audience to guess which one.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna refresh. Sorry, Harry. I am trying to show your music video pula. Your YouTube video to my audience.
And
It seems the
honestly,
internet is not in my
I
favor.
have to comment that I like, let's call the next generation, the vibe or the attitude of the so-called next generation. Not really next generation, but there is like a 10-year difference. So cousins and
Yes,
younger brothers and
15.
sisters, nowadays everybody is into YouTube and video resumes, and you know, and I love it. I love it so much because I never used to edit this much. You know, I used to do my resume just on a piece of paper. And now they are doing video resumes and having their own channels.
This is just
Okay, I don't think it's not.
amazing what they do, but it's a little bit. It's a bit pixelated. Okay, we'll try to watch. We'll try to watch it again shortly. But look at this; they are doing making a lot of effort just to make this video. We'll share this video in our Facebook. Yeah, Wang Ailing. We'll share this video on our Facebook. Sorry, it's repeating again. Or better yet, let me give you the link.
Yeah.
So this is the link to the YouTube video. So everyone, let's have a. That's the YouTube link. So go watch that. And what Munira was saying, that the fact that it is that the generation now, because I'm quite surprised, because I remember our younger brother sending us a link. What do you think of my resume video? I'm going, there's a resume video now?
Please don't be so left behind.
Yes.
But the point is, the confidence level is a different level.
Exactly. And I think this is good because with a resume video, me as an employer, if I want to employ someone, I have a better gauge on how the person is when I see a resume video, as opposed to what is just on a piece of paper. And then I don't curse them for wasting my time, for coming to the interview when they can't even talk to tell me what is their age, what is their how many families they have. I know they are nervous, but the thing is, I think resume videos actually helps to build confidence to these young generation before they actually come to the live interviews.
Yes, you are right. Building their own reputation too. And the fact that they actually put the effort to do it already puts them above the rest.
Exactly.
Especially a fresh graduate. And it's also even good to have some kind of a social media footprint so that you can actually see what they have done in the past.
That is true. That is very true. Because even with the jobs that I have now, the productions, the clients actually look into my personal Facebook, what I share, and what is our official Facebook, what we share, what work we do, in order to gauge, to give a position in a production house. Because you can get recommended by someone, but you will still be double checked on what you can do and how you can actually articulate and do the work.
That's correct. That's true. So let's hope for me in the future that, I come to a position where I'm actually hiring people and I want to see some of this creativity. And Faris is gone. Am I here still? So, do I have to conclude the show on behalf of Faris while he comes back to life? Hello, anybody there? So, I think that Faris has gone, and it's gone up to me to conclude today's show. And I am happy to see everybody. Look, maybe he's coming back.
Am I here?
Yes, you're back. I was about to conclude without you.
All right. So let's say, what is our final say for tonight's episode?
My final say for tonight is I'm hoping that everybody watching the show in and or out of the country, and as we know, Malaysia is under the movement control order. I think my son is forgetting that I'm on a live show. He's talking behind me. So that we keep our smiles is what me and Faris are keeping our smiles. We keep the spirits up and understand the new normal of how to keep going. Because some people forget how to keep going. Sometimes you get sick of things, but the best part that you can do is to just take that next step that you can. Then take the next best step. And guess where I got this quote from?
Where?
I got it from the Frozen 2 movie.
See, Disney does have some good morals. You have to admit. They have been racist in the past and everything, but they do have good morals. They do tell good stories.
Yes, they do. So the best thing you can do when you are stuck is to just take that next best step.
Yes, I firmly believe that, because I firmly believe of taking step by step. And for me, for tonight, for the Eid special with my sister, I would love to wish everyone Eid Mubarak, Selamat Hari Raya, and thank you for tuning in. And for those who are rewatching this, please don't forget to subscribe and like our videos. And of course, please tune in next week.
Oh,
We
it's gone
have.
again. Okay.
Am I here? Am I gone? Am I here?
I'm patiently waiting.
I don't know. I don't know whether I'm frozen or not. I feel like I'm on.
You're here again. We're waiting for what's on next week.
Okay, sorry. So
well,
next
while
week.
waiting for Faris to come back.
I don't know whose internet is lagging. So, but for next week, I think this is the last week for you, Munira, in on EMP Variety Show in Malaysia. Am I correct?
Yes, I am back in my apartment in Dubai next week or wherever I would be.
So we would
And
love to
this
see
time
your
next
journey.
week that I will actually be on the flight.
So I would want to ask is we want to see your journey coming in and coming out of Malaysia. If you allow me to share to the audience next week, since exactly our show next week, you will actually be traveling.
Yes, surely I will try to stream or try to record some videos which you can stream on the show so that everybody can see the situation in KLIA right now, how everything is done. Well, which I think is done quite well by the authority.
Yes. Yes. So don't forget to follow all the rules, follow all the SOP, whether you're entering or leaving Malaysia. And don't forget to report yourself to the immigration and all that, for not just for my sister, but for everyone, just to make sure that you can exit out of Malaysia. My sister exited out of Malaysia because she actually lives and work in Dubai. That's why she is going out of Malaysia, just for your information. So that is me, Faris Ishaq, the host of EMP Variety Show. And beside me is Munira Ishaq, the passion curator for EMP Variety Show. So we see you guys all next week. Take care and bye-bye.
Bye.